Welcome, welcome. Let me turn so I can see you. Or you can see me. Put this all to the side. How's everybody this morning? I mean, it's not morning, but I like to say good morning. Okay. Seeger's mom. Hi, Janice. Hey, you keep changing your name, girl. Seeger's mom. Hi, Janice. Hey. Let me turn this down. I don't need to hear myself talk. We're gonna tackle that fireplace today. I got lonely. Every time I think I have this room, the kitchen, almost done, I find another project to do in here. I'll update you. Hold on, I'll update you on what I have done so far. Do you still get entertainment out of messing with the corner people? I love how Lazy Gamer is following that, and I have to agree with him. I like, what is the tie with Trump and the Freedom Corner for real? What is that? I gotta watch my phone so I can see if anybody's talking. Putting up Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh, I've been cleaning for days. I finally got a vacuum. I'm so impressed. I love this vacuum. I stayed up till 3 in the morning because I have company coming this weekend. My first visitors, my first overnight visitors. I know, right? They're so boring. I couldn't decide what I wanted to eat, so sometimes if I drink a beer, it makes me think I'm full. So I'm having Blue Moon and oranges because nothing sounded good. Watching myself smoke weed and drink beer. That's funny. The ghost voice was that is or is that when you're talking about when she had the ghost voice? Okay, since we're sitting right here, let me show you some housewarming gifts that I got. Hopefully Dragonfly is here to see what's up. I'm really excited about. These came from one of my road sisters. Let me see if you can see them. She used to live in a big old bus. And she housed up down in Florida. She has a nice little place down in Florida. Anyway, I love these graphics. Let me get you a little bit closer. Oh, I have you plugged in, that's why. So, these are just like poster, card, but they're on cardstock. They're really nice. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. But I love them. I got to put a thank you on Facebook. Look at that one. Redheaded witch. I like this, the little chubby witch. That's the one I like best. Okay, let's see. She also sent me this tapestry. Now I can put these in the rooms that they belong in, but this will go in the Zen den for sure. Can you see? If I quit moving around, maybe. Is it upside down? Yes. There we go. That's better. Ha. Thank you, Debbie. All right, let me go drop this. The rest of this is from my daughter-in-law. She sent me these really nice dishcloths that were on my list. I've already been using them. I absolutely love them. They're so soft and do a great job. No, I didn't see that one, Ariel. I didn't see the Gets one. Now I can put these in the drawer. Okay, and she sent me measuring cups and measuring spoons. In black. What are you doing, Miklos? Brings good luck. Tea luck brings good luck, it says. Okay. And then some more utensil things. Everybody needs a pizza. I did have a can opener, but cheese grater, a whisk, ice cream scoop. What's this? Potato peeler. I don't peel much, but there we go. Thank you, Jennifer. And she sent me the rice cooker, but the one that was on the list, was on back order. So this one is real fancy. See? Going over here where I can see if you can see it. It has all these buttons. Oatmeal, delay start, white rice, steam. And I cook a lot in the rice cooker. It's just easy. Can make a lot of things. Nice, huh? Nice rice cooker. Got to figure out where that goes. Everything you buy, you got to find a spot for. Thank you, Jennifer. That's it. Somebody said something about all my shopping and packaging. And that, there's something that some of you forget, that I had nothing. We can talk story while we work on the fireplace. I probably have to roll another blunt before we get started. Hey, I'll have to go back and look for the... Oh, was she on Twitter, though? Let's see. Let me show you something I made. Or I kind of DIY'd anyway. Let's see. I'll take you around and show you what progress we have so far. Twitch. The videos don't save on Twitch. That's what sucks. I've been working on that bar up there because, I don't know, these people didn't ground things very well. Like, they didn't understand using studs instead of straight drywall. Let's see. This, I thought it turned out so cute. This was one of those Dollar Tree crates, some Dollar Tree napkins, some paint, and some Mod Podge. Painted the bottom green, but I painted the inside black. Yeah, I thought that turned out so cute. I do subscribe. I think I did subscribe. All right, well, we'll find out. Oh, let's look at this. I could sit down while we do this. This is funny. This is funny. Okay, my garland is still up there. I've switched this around several times. Look, I put up some Christmas decorations. The Polar Express, and what was this? This was Chris Crindle Market. It was they have the Christmas monster thing comes. Coffee pot. I don't have a coffee pot. Oh, mug, you mean? Few thousand lights. Oh my goodness. Here's my Christmas balls for my tree. I'm looking for a tree. They're so cute. Oh, yeah, that's my water filter. Yeah, but we used to make church in them big old percolators. We used to make church in the coffee in those big old percolators. Look at these stickers. This is funny. Not everybody will get it, but oh my goodness. You go all out for Christmas, huh? The Church of Coffee, exactly. Reindeer piss. These are labels. They're sticker labels for like liquor bottles. This might make some funny Christmas presents. Best consumed when already pissed. But look at these. Santa's piss. Santa piss. Merry fucking Christmas. Bottled in Santy's loo. Oh, he probably has somebody else do it for him. Like everything else. And here we go. Here's the one that's probably doing it for him. Elf piss. How about this one? Santa's sack. So stupid. So easily entertained sometimes. Okay, let's take a little walk around. So, not a whole lot going in the guest bathroom yet. I got to get it done today. The guest room, I took that shelf out, but I got a little desk and made a bookshelf, a temporary bookshelf with an Amazon box. That curtain I had in my old trailer, that curtain's like, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. Upcycling. I got sheets and pillows, but I don't have, I have a futon cover. Got to get that put on today. I don't have the comforters yet that go on these beds. So I have to round up some blankets. Nothing good happening in here. Nothing at all good happening in here yet. I was hoping to get this cleaned up today too. But I doubt that. Not if we get that fireplace done. Miklos is now loving his bed. So the other day my daughter came with my grandkids and the grand dog, and we took a load to the dump, and the car was so full that we decided not to take the dogs. So Mitski is a special needs dog. She's good as long as my granddaughter's there, as long as Jay is around. But if Jay's not around, she chews everything. Miklos, he wanted to follow us. So we had her on a long, stretchy leash, Mitski, in the back. And Miklos was in the front. And he chased us down the road. So I brought him back and put him in the house. And Mitski she chewed herself off the leash, chewed the leash, and then spent the rest of her time trying to break Miklos out. She chewed up my rubber mat that goes down. I had it under there. She tore the whole screen out of this window right here. And she tore up the back door. Poor thing, she's very, very, what do you call it? Uh, yeah, she tore that trim up trying to get Miklos to make a break. Anyway, all was good by the time we got back. They were both here. The inside of the house was fine, of course. She's only destructive when nobody's with her. So, let's see what else. Oh, my bedroom. Nothing good happening in there either. A mess, a mess, a mess. Yeah, she's a rescue dog and she definitely has anxiety. And I want to do some work with her and uh Jay, but they don't come over. This is my mama. I'm imagining that was her high school picture. So anyway, yeah, I am getting a lot of packages because I have nothing. And I had very little clothes. I had no household stuff. They take trazodone, really. Um, I suggested, I guess Jay tried making her a CBD cookie, and that didn't help. And I suggested maybe a little piece of Benadryl. Um, and I used to have a dog that had anxiety real bad, and I gave him valerian tea, actually, to calm his ass down. This is my paternal grandmother. Does she look Native American to you? Yeah. Anytime the valerian tea worked good. And I would mix it with brown rice and he loved it like that. So, yeah, it worked. And this is my maternal grandmother. Do all their smiles look the same? Pretty, look at those two. I don't know. Okay. I only have one more wrap and then I have to go to town. Fireworks, yeah. Well, it's something they might need to look into because the dog is fine except when Jay's at school. We went to the Mennonite place. It was my daughter's birthday. Um, we went to the deli for lunch. They have the best. Everything is, of course, organic and locally sourced, and they have the best desserts, though. Oh my gosh, they make the best desserts. Trying to psych myself out to go start putting this puzzle together. Anything else? I don't think so. I'm working on that candle, trying to make a ring candle right there. And yeah, puzzling fireplace. And something, yes, there's instructions. All right, Seeger's mom, probably be here a little bit, trying to figure this puzzle out. I need to do something with the top of that rod right there. Anyway. And I move a lot of things around, of course, because you think it'll work one place and it doesn't. I really, everybody loves that, and I'm not that impressed. My daughter thought I would love that. She thought that's why I bought the house. Like, I'm not even impressed with that. I'd rather have like a candelabra chandelier or something. That farmhouse decor. The jars, exactly. Like, I want to put stuff in those jars. Well, if somebody finds me something fantastic to replace it with, I'll trade you. Okay, let's roll so that we don't have to stop once I get started. And then we'll hit this like it's a mission. For this one, I am going to read the instructions. There's just too many pieces not to read instructions. I had to read the instructions to put this stupid broom together yesterday. Yeah, I got overwhelmed with so much to do and in the house and so many projects going on, and I got so tired for a couple days. Yeah, instructions for the stupid broom. My daughter put her mop together for me. I finally had to break down and cleaning supplies. I couldn't stand the dirty floor any longer. I've been putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. It's doing good though. It's looking cute. There's, more pieces I want. Oh, there's that lamp I bought at look, it works. At the Goodwill the other day. I cleaned it up. And put a bulb in it. And it is a 3-way, but I don't have a 3-way bulb. But ta-da! Light! So that shade's not that bad for now. I think eventually I'll paint the wood and do something to the shade, but I don't know what yet. But for now, it makes a great entryway table lamp. And here's the vacuum I got. Yeah, let me show you this vacuum. It wasn't that expensive either. It's Amazon. And they say it's for pet hair, but yeah, it does all the floors. It swivels. It's lightweight. Do I even have it in there? It's easy to push. Oops. Push the hat right over. Anyway, it's the Clean View Swivel Pet vacuum. And I'm really impressed so far. I like it a lot. It has all these little attachments. Nicholas don't shed as much as I do. He doesn't shed as much as I do. Okay. Oh yeah, we were rolling. So we can get serious about putting together a fireplace. It's cute, right? Okay. I don't know. So in a lot of ways, I'm more like a man in that I don't like to read instructions. I don't like to stop and ask for directions unless I have to, but I will eventually. I don't like to backtrack. You read instructions. Good for you. I eventually usually have to. Yeah, after a few minutes, it's like, just get the damn instructions. And then they're written by a Chinese person that speaks broken English, so you can't understand them anyway. Yeah, everything. You read everything, the cereal box, the shampoo bottle. Can you see them? I can't even see the writing on the shampoo bottles. I don't know which one's shampoo, which one's conditioner. I've been learning about food during the World War II. You know, the United States got by pretty easy compared to a lot of countries as far as like food rationing. Oh, I was just talking about my packages and just saying that the reason I'm shopping so much and got so many packages is because I'm starting all over from scratch. Like I had nothing. No no vacuum, no broom. That's all. I hate shopping. I don't mind online shopping, but I hate spending money. But I had no clothes. Yeah, and I was gonna just talk about you know, how this journey started and why I had no clothes. Like, because it is kind of fascinating, I think. Besides the fact that I lived in an RV and didn't have any space. But yeah, no, that's all it was. I wasn't calling you out or being mean or thinking you were being mean. I'm just saying it's not like I'm doing great for myself. It's like I had nothing. I was more, for the last 10 years, I've been more interested in generators and tires for the truck and solar panels and ways to carry water and, not fashion and house decor and stuff like that. No, I am not doing great for myself. I wiped out my savings, my dollar challenge savings. Yeah, we got to start replenishing those savings again. I can handle your comment. I'm just commenting back. I wasn't upset about it. Just it made me feel like, oh, I wonder if I should stop sharing like what I'm buying or what the packages I'm getting. Is it is it uncomfortable or I was curious about um why it even was a thing for you. Like you care. Like why are you upset? I'm not upset with you. I'm trying to have a conversation. I think I like to watch like unboxing videos and I never would have shopped at Temu. Yeah, and look at where I'm shopping. Temu, Goodwill, the bins, the treasure bins. Um oh, there's something else I forgot to tell you about. My daughter-in-law bought me these seeds and I was so excited. She sent me these seeds and because one of the things I wanted to do is learn to grow some different kinds of plants. Okay, cool. Me too. Um, and so one of these is supposed to be like a monkey faced eye orchid, and one of them is supposed to be a type of Venus flytrap. And I started doing research on how to grow them and found out that these seeds are a complete scam. So I'm so disappointed, like in that. I'm sure Jennifer will be too, because I'm sure she thought that was going to be a cool hobby as well. Well, we're getting ready to put my fireplace together. They're not really seeds for that. Like, first of all, and I wondered, I was curious about it when I saw them on Amazon. Because orchids are really hard to grow. And I've never seen anybody grow orchids from seeds. They usually have to be propagated another way. And Venus flytraps as well, like aloe vera. The best way to get an aloe vera plant, another one, is when the babies come up, you split them, right? So that's how you do Venus flytraps as well. So anyway, these companies are on Amazon and all these other places selling seeds, and they're not what they say they are at all. I know, Dragonfly. It cracks me up how many alts some people have. It's like, psh, I don't have time for all that. That's too much work. And I wonder about some people who come in here and I know who they are, and they say crazy stuff, and I'm like, why are you like mining for information under an alt? Why don't you just be yourself and ask what you want to know? Right? But, you know, each his own. Everybody plays their own game. To me, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey and how you play the game, not whether you win or lose. I think. I always be kind. So, speaking of plants, let's talk about my little garden over here. Because I really am infatuated with this. And sometimes I sit and stare at these plants for a long time. And you know, in nature, there's always a metaphor for a lesson for us, right? So, my beets, first of all. Look, aren't they doing good? So, I don't know anything about hydroponics, but I play with it anyway sometimes. And I've been watching this beet plant, and I had a potato. It didn't work out. And the avocado takes a while sometimes, and then the carrots. I finally threw the potato out. It wasn't sprouting. But I'm just amazed, like, okay, I was watching the beets first, but they're almost done. So I think one of the secrets to success in hydroponics, of course, is keeping the water moving, right? So because I don't have movement in the water, I change the water daily. And as I'm watching the old stuff die, first of all, I'm amazed at how this plant can repair itself. This is just the top of a beet, and how it can repair itself. Not only grow new leaves, but it's been repairing the leaves that were cut. And it just amazes me. And I sit and watch it sometimes. So, anyway, as the old stuff down here dies, that's the wind, not the ghost. Um, some of it nourishes the plant, but the rest has to be washed away. So you have to wash away the old waste to make room for the new nutrients, right? See what I'm saying? I'm getting a buzz, from the beer, but see how that's decaying at the bottom? So that has to be washed out. Like if we just leave all the rotten bad stuff around us, me, I'm talking to, if we just leave it around us, it becomes it chokes out the good. There's no room for the good nourishment. Anyway, so I was when I was uh, whatever. There's my onion. Is doing pretty good. I got some garlic started under the counter. I got lots of seeds to start, but I'm gonna have to get some grow bags because they can't put them outside. But this, I've just been eating this off I had a stomach ache the other day. So every time I walk by, I just took a bite of the beet greens. Very healthy. Just a little bit of green. Just a little bit of green. But look at this plant over here. So there's the aloe having a baby. See? And that's how Venus flytraps propagate. But orchids, like, don't they have to have a bulb or something? I don't know. So I haven't decided if I want to send those seeds back or grow some and see what they are. So this is a Chinese money plant, and I'm really happy with it. It came very healthy, very beautiful, and it's doing really good. But this is another one that um you either wait for it to sprout babies or you have to cut a piece off with a piece of the stem, which is obviously how they did this one, and put it in water until it sprouts roots. So this is supposed to attract money to my universe. Okay, we should listen to some music while we do this. So I had to pick up the pieces off the floor so I could clean the floor. They're all piled right here. Let me go get my stuff. Here's the directions. My phone, I'm watching this channel on my phone so I can see the comments. And I'm behind. Okay. I was wondering, I was thinking it might be maybe the best thing to do right now is to open the instruction booklet. Holy cow. Oh, put on some music. What do we want to hear? Oh, I know what I was going to play. It's November. Yeah, my daughter brought me a present yesterday and she said, "Happy pushed me out of your vagina day." Can't show you the present right now because it's in the dishwasher.
A group painting. Yourself and Emily, your lovely daughter too. Or a merry.
I hope it tells me what tools I need. This is my November song. Every Thanksgiving I play this song. But I'm not doing Thanksgiving this year. I'll play it today. Gotta type it out. Oh, there it is. I don't think it'll get us shut down either. It's too old. It'll put me in the mood for work. Maybe.
This song is called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice
And the restaurant.
and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant, that's just the name of the song. That's why I call the song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Now it all started 2 Thanksgivings
Please
ago,
read
on
all
2 years ago
instructions
on
carefully.
Thanksgiving, when my friend and I went up to visit Alice at the restaurant. But
Not gonna
Alice
happen.
doesn't live in the restaurant. She lives in the church nearby the restaurant in the bell tower with her husband Ray and Foch the dog. And living in the bell tower like that, they got a lot of room downstairs where the pews used to be. And having all that room, seeing as how they took out all the pews, they decided
Take
they
my
didn't
shoes
have
off,
to take out
get
their
comfortable.
garbage for a long time.
I wore
We
comfy
got up there, we
clothes.
found all the garbage in there, and we decided it'd be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage down to the
Separate
city
and
dump.
count
So
all
we took
parts
the half
and
a ton of
hardware.
garbage, put it in the back of a red VW
Read
microbus,
through
took
each
shovels
step
and rakes and
carefully.
implements of destruction.
I'd rather listen
headed
to
on
the
toward
song.
city
Y'all
dump.
listen while I read.
Well, we got there, and there's a big sign and a chain across the dump saying closed on Thanksgiving. And we had never heard of a dump closed on Thanksgiving before, and with tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset looking for another place to put the garbage. We didn't find one. Till we came to a side road, and off the side of the side road was another 15-foot cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff was another pile of garbage.
So yesterday was election day here. So after we got my daughter's SUV, She calls it her truck. But we got it all loaded up with all my trash. Boxes and boxes. And anyway, she goes, oh, I hope the dump isn't closed for election day. I like, oh, we'll just be singing Alice's Restaurant then.
We decided that one big pile was better than two little piles, and rather than bring that one up, we decided to throw ours down. That's what we did. Drove back to the church, had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning. When
I have a thing to put the small parts in.
Said, kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage. Just wanted to know if you had any information about it. And I said, yes, sir, Officer Obi, cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage. After speaking over for about 45 minutes on the telephone, we finally arrived at the truth of the matter and said that we had to go down and pick up the garbage and also had to go down and speak to him at the police officer station. So we got in the red VW microbus with the shovels and rakes and implements of destruction, headed on toward the police officer station. Now, friends, there was only one or two things that Obi could have done at the police station, and the first was that he could have given us a medal for being so brave and honest on the telephone, which wasn't very likely, and we didn't expect it. Another thing was that it could have bawled us out and told us never to be seen driving garbage around the vicinity again, which is what we expected. But when we got to the police officer station, there was a third possibility that we hadn't even counted upon, and we was both immediately arrested, handcuffed. And I said, Obi, I don't think I can pick up the garbage with these handcuffs on. He said, shut up.
Oh, no packages today.
Get back in the patrol car, and that's what we did. Sat in the back of the patrol car and drove.
Yeah, I got this little collapsible tub. I
I'll tell you
thought it was
about the town of
perfect
Stockbridge, Massachusetts.
for putting all the small
Here they got
pieces.
two stop signs, two police officers and one police car. But when we got to the scene of the crime, there was 5 police officers and 3 police cars, being the biggest crime of the last 50 years, and everybody wanted to get in a newspaper story about it. And they was using up all kinds of cop equipment that they had hanging around the police officer station. They was taking plastic tire trunk footprints, dog smell prints, and they took 27 each out of town colored glossy photographs with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. Took pictures of the approach, the getaway, the northwest corner, the southwest corner, and not to mention the aerial photography.
I don't have another beer. Sad day. My daughter drank them
back
all.
to the jail. Obi said he was going to put us in the cell. Said, kid, I'm going to put you in the cell. I want your wallet and your belt. And I said, Obi, I can understand you want my wallet so I don't have any money to spend in the cell, but what do you want my belt for? And it said, kid, we don't want any hangings. I said, Obi, did you think I was going to hang myself for littering? Obi said he was making sure, and his friends Obi was, because he took out the toilet seat so I couldn't hit myself over the head and ground. And he took out the toilet paper so I couldn't bend the bars, roll the toilet paper out the window, slide down the roll and have an escape. Obi was making sure, and it was about 4 or 5 hours later that Alice, remember Alice? It's a song about Alice. Alice came by with a few nasty words to Obi on the side, bailed us out of jail. We went back to the church, had another Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, and didn't get up until the next morning when we all had to go to court. We walked in. Came in with a 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back each one. Sat down. Man came in, said, all rise. We all stood up, and Obi stood up with the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures, and the judge walked in, sat down with the seeing-eyed dog. He sat down. We sat down.
That's all I
Obi
can
looked at
find.
the seeing-eyed dog.
It's right.
Then the 27 8x10 colored
Some
pictures
oranges
with the
in
circles
there.
and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, and looked at the seeing-eyed dog. And then the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, and began to cry because Obie came to the realization that it was a typical case of American blind justice and there wasn't nothing he could do about it. And the judge wasn't going to look at the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. Woo. And we was fined $50 and had to pick up the garbage in the snow, but that's not what I came to tell you about. Came to talk about the draft.
Not closed on election day, I know. They were not closed.
You walk in, you get injected
oh my God.
Neglected and see like that.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I have proper tools for all this.
I looked and felt my best when I went in that morning. Because I wanted to look like the all-American kid from New York City. Man, I wanted to feel like I wanted to be the all-American kid from New York, and I walked in, sat down, I was hung down, brung down, hung out, and all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things.
Look at all these
and I
parts.
sat down and gave me a piece of paper.
Holy shit, this is gonna take me a month. Maybe I should save this for December.
I want to kill.
When it's
I
cold.
want to kill.
Maybe we should go outside and play instead.
I want to see blood and gore and guts and veins in my teeth.
Oh my God!
Eat
Look,
dead burnt bodies.
what the heck is
I
this?
mean, kill.
This is beyond my pay grade.
When I started jumping up and down, yelling, kill, and they started jumping up and down with me, and we was both jumping up and down, yelling, kill. And the sergeant came over
Small
and
parts, tiny parts. What was I thinking? I could have got one on Marketplace already put together.
Detections, neglections, and all kinds of stuff that they were doing to me at the thing there.
Now, if you've been through maps, you understand this.
I was there for a long time, going through all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things, and I was just having a tough time there, and they was inspecting, injecting every single part of me, and they wasn't even
Every single part.
untouched. Proceeded through, and when it finally came to see the very last man,
No part goes
walked in and
untouched.
sat down after a whole big thing there, and I walked up and said, "What do you want?" He said, "Kid, we only got one question. Have you ever been arrested?"
Granny Wars has been going on
I proceeded to
forever.
tell him the story of Alice's restaurant massacre with full orchestration, a five-part army and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they stopped me right there and said, "Kid, did you ever go to court?"
Uh-oh.
I proceeded to tell him the
Yeah.
story of the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one that stopped me right there and said, "Kid, I want you to go over and sit down on that bench that
What
says
the
Group W.
fuck?
Now, kid."
Oh, the remote.
I walked over.
I hope it has a battery.
It's Group W is where they put you if you may not be moral enough to join the army after committing your special
Dragonfly.
crime. And
Everything's
there was all
fine.
kinds of mean, nasty, ugly-looking people on the bench there. It's mother
Can't
rapers,
take a joke.
father stabbers,
It's funny.
father rapers sitting
What's
right
funny
there on
is
the
how
bench
jealous
next to me, and
Gangster
they was
Granny
mean and
seems to
nasty and ugly and horrible and crime-fighting guys that's sitting there on the bench.
Okay, what's
And the
it say
meanest,
now?
ugliest,
Take it
nastiest
back.
one,
I know,
the
that's
meanest father raper of them all was
It
father
came
raper,
from
and he was
Amazon.
mean, ugly, nasty, and horrible,
But I
and all
couldn't
kinds of
package
things.
it up and send it back.
And it said, "Kid, what you get?"
This is crazy.
I said, "I didn't get nothing. I had to pay $50 and pick up the
Okay.
garbage." I said, "What were you arrested
This is
for?"
what it's gonna look like.
Said veteran.
Sorta.
And they all moved away from me on the bench there, and here I bone all kinds of mean, nasty things. Till I said, and creating a nuisance, and they all came back, shook my hand, we had a great time. On the bench talking about crime, mother stabbing, father raping, all kinds of groovy things that we was talking about on the bench. And everything was fine, we was smoking cigarettes and all kinds of things until the sergeant came over. Had some paper in his hand.
Here's a whole list of all the pieces.
This piece of paper's got 47 words, got
There's
some
some
sentences,
sentences.
58 words. We want to know details of crime, time, crime, and else kind of thing. Got a set time, turn about the crime, one of the rest of the officer's name, and else kind of thing. Got to stand at top 45 minutes, and nobody understood a word.
I'm
they
supposed
said,
to
but
take
we had
inventory of all these parts.
and playing with the pencils on the bench there. I filled out the massacre with the 4-part harmony and wrote it down there just like it was. And
Y'all, I didn't know. When it says some assembly required,
piece of paper and there,
I expect some.
there on the
Not
other
all.
side, in the middle
of the other side.
away from
Everything else on the other side. Well, here we go.
In
Step by
parentheses.
step.
Capital letters,
Oof.
quotated.
My son's coming this
written
weekend.
following words.
I know what we might be doing. Maybe I should go clean the bedroom instead and leave this for him.
Sergeant said, Sergeant, you've got a damn gall to ask me if I've rehabilitated myself. I'm sitting here on the bench. I'm sitting here on a Group W bench.
Game over.
Cause you wanna know
Come on, we can do it. Can't we?
They burn women, kids' houses, and villages after being a litter bug. Look at me, said, kid, you don't like your kind. And we're gonna sign your fingerprints off to
Shit, I miss
Washington,
damnation
friend.
driving too.
Somewhere in Washington, enshrined in some little folders and study in black and white.
And I can take a joke. It's just some people think I'm mad and I'm not. Because I've got resting bitch face and this boring ass voice.
Situation.
Like,
Or you may be in a similar situation, and if you're in a situation like that, there's only one thing you can do is walk into the shrink wherever you are. Just walk in, say shrink. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk out. You know, if one person, just one person does it, they may think he's really sick and they won't take him. And if two people do it in harmony, they think they're both faggots and it won't take either of them. And if 3 people do it,
dogs chasing the neighbors.
can you imagine 3 people walking in, singing a bar, Alice's restaurant, and walking out? They may think it's an organization. And can you imagine 50 people like
Okay.
that? I said 50
Step
people
one.
walking in,
I
singing
guess
a bar, Alice's
started at
restaurant,
step
walking
one.
out. Friends, they may think it's a movement.
1.
That's what it is. The Alice's Restaurant Anti-Massacre Movement, and all you gotta
We
do
take A.
is to sing it the next time it comes around on
And
the
we
guitar
put it in number 4.
with feeling. So we'll wait till it comes around on the guitar here. Sing it when it does.
We need 6 of A and 2 of 4.
You can get
And some kind of
anything you
tool,
want
I assume.
at Alice's Restaurant. You
You
can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. That's horrible. One in Warren stuff, you gotta sing loud.
If you want to award stuff.
I've been singing the song now for 25 minutes.
Last time I saw him perform this song, he couldn't remember the words. He but he had like strokes
So
and
we'll wait till
stuff.
it comes around again. This time with 4-part harmony and feeling.
Does Alice have a
Just waiting for it
handyman?
to
Yeah,
come
I
around
know.
is what we're doing.
But they're in jail for littering.
Alright now. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Excepting Alice. You can get anything you want.
Here's piece number one. I think this is an important part. Just a half a mile to the railroad track.
And you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. At Alice's
Restaurant. All right. What did I say I wanted? Number 4. There's one number 4. All right. What do we want to see now? Another 4. Okay. According to the directions, we want 2 4s and 6 A's. Q, G, E, H, oh, that big bag of screws. Okay, what kind of tool do we need?
I see my redhead best friend tear shed creepy with screams. The stage smells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood squirt, stop shooting me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds and hell, be in good company.
I gotta go find tools, guys.
Down low, couldn't go no further. Proud of and disgusted by her. Push on, little bruised and battered. Oh Lord, I ain't coming home with you. My life's a bit more colder. Dead wife is what I told her. Brass knife sticks to my shoulder. Home babe, don't know what I'm gonna do. I see my redhead mask bed, tear shed, creamy with screams. The stage smells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood squirt, stop shooting me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds and hell with me. And I'll be in good company.
Oh, there it is.
And I'll be in good company.
I don't have many tools. They're all out at the compound. Okay, we need 4, 2 4s, and 6 of these. All right. Any requests? What do we want to hear? That won't get us shut down. Ooh, they almost played the Dead South. Let's see. Oh, did you guys hear about Long Island auditors? A judge issued an order in New York that the police departments have to take down all the no recording signs. See? It works. We can accomplish things if we join together. Let's see. Music. How about some? Let's see. Oops. Oh, I should just go to music channel. Okay. I know if I play this song, it will shut us down. Let's play this. Why not? Oh, I haven't played this in a while. Okay. 6 of these.
Let's all go and
Smoke some reefer.
Which Tifa? Dropping voodoo on
Genesis Tifa. There's a group
out
out there called 76. Claim to be neutral, but they're mostly dicks.
Made up of all the last round things, trying to get by, living off no clicks. Cut a trooper, I made the song with a looper. Didn't tell Tifa there's a snooper. They said that you use the plug for a pooper. They blast it out every time you make a blooper. Whizzy wig, what you see is what you get. You might be the biggest fucking douchebag yet.
What's Wizzy been up to, by the way? Where do you go? You can't be reading chat while you're on the road. Okay, well, hold of these, so the little ones. Which side?
Let's all go and smoke some reefer. Which Tifa? Dropping voodoo on the
Since I'm inserting A into 4. Like this.
Always talking shit, chomping on a cigar. Does anyone believe you didn't vandalize your car?
No.
Big T punched down a tree. He raised a lot of cheddar to pay his legal fees. Now he's out
What's it say?
brand new jalopy. Money obviously
It doesn't say anything, it just has a picture.
American nerd extraordinaire. The bottom of your head is where you keep your
You guys, there's not even instructions. It's only pictures.
Makes me laugh so hard. Oh, Gabriel, the dude's dumb as hell. Every time he makes a movie, takes another L.
Holy shit.
Hater, he's not a style hater, doesn't like to be referred to as a pedal
Oh,
leader.
Tifa.
Let's all
Go and smoke some reefer.
Which
scrubber sucks. Actually. Holy shit. Oh. We gotta get the chubby out. Yeah. There we go. All right. What? I like this.
We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't, built a home and watched it burn. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight, started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my hand. I can love me better than you can. Cherry red, match the roses that you love. No remorse, no regret. I forgive every word that you said. I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight. Started to cry, but then remembered I love myself flowers, write my name in the sand. Write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, I can hold my own hand, I can love me better than I can love me better than I can love me better than you can.
Okay, step one is done. Check that out. Step one is done. Okay. So what happened was when I was living in Oklahoma, my kids were out of the house. I decided to resign my law license and sell everything. I had a dumbass boyfriend at the time that caused a lot of problems. And I sold everything and packed what I could in a little covered trailer and a car. Um, I ended up selling my boyfriend the SUV that was pulling the trailer. Like, we left Oklahoma together. But eventually I had to invite him to get off the train. But anyway, so I ended up with a car. The car I was living out of, couch surfing. So I had the trailer full of stuff parked at my friend's house in Nebraska. And I needed to go to Arizona because my dad was sick. I didn't know how sick he was. I had no idea how bad it was. But so I left my trailer in Nebraska, and by then the dude was gone with the SUV. I had the car, and I took a suitcase full, a couple outfits, because I was just planning on going and visiting my dad and coming back, and then figuring out where I'm going from there. I picked up my friend, another friend, a girlfriend in Oklahoma. We drove out to see my dad, and when I got there, I was like, I could not believe it. It was not my dad. Like, it was a different person. It was so scary. It was so breaking. He didn't communicate with me, so I didn't know. So anyway, that's how I ended up in Arizona for a while with no clothes. Just a couple outfits that I threw in that bag. And then hold on. I'm lying. We didn't go to Arizona. We went to Florida. He was living in Florida in a house that my grandfather had bought, and for my mother to pass on to me and my brother. So my dad was living there, and so we went to see my dad, and he was very, very ill. Yeah, and I only had a couple outfits, Florida type outfits. And that's the beginning of, I had just had a surgery. I had a complete hysterectomy right before that. And let's do another step before I tell you the rest of the story. You might have to remind me where I was. Let's see what we want to hear now. Should be able to find a decent playlist of some sort. Time warp. Playlists. what's in this list? Oh, a bunch of videos that are gone. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Oh, this is a remake of
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom, but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why.
So maybe we put a little perspective in that. Okay. My mom had just recently died. My father found out he had cancer. My son got in an accident and killed somebody. I was all alone and feeling like shit about myself. So I sold everything I could. I sold everything. I didn't want to be an attorney anymore. The justice system was all fucked up. I realized it wasn't about justice at all. It was about who had the most money. It was bullshit. It was a hate-filled environment. And my kids were all doing their own thing. So, yeah, Oklahoma had nothing for me. So I sold everything. Everything. I had yard sale for weeks. I had 2 houses, 10 acres, 4 generations, and plenty of other people's shit. All kinds of shit. I just loved it when people pulled in with their pickup trucks and bought a whole pickup load of stuff. It was so much fun. It was so freeing getting rid of generations of stuff. Anyways.
Cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. I was gonna go to bed before I got high.
I need 2, 3.
Good cheese in there to the head,
Okay.
but I got high.
6 bees.
I am taking the next semester,
Here's
and I
three.
know why. It's cause I got high, cause I got high, cause I got high.
There's 3. Four. 2 4s.
I was gonna go to a car before I got high.
Yeah,
I was
Alice
gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. Well, they took my whole paycheck, and I know why.
I was feeling how I was feeling. I was feeling alone, okay?
Because I got high.
I was feeling like shit. I had been spiritually abused,
Because I got
racially abused. I mean, it's just, yeah, it all panned down. My kids were grown.
Because I got high.
I decided to sell it all and go on the
And I was
road.
sleeping on the sidewalk, and I know why. It's 'cause I got high.
It is free, and I'm trying to maintain a balance here. Okay, I need number 3. There's 3. This is 1. 2. This is weird. Okay. I gotta have more room. This way. And then 4. 4. Wow. I'm not a furniture maker.
Absolutely.
Gosh.
I've got no fault.
People here willing to go down and say,
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Whoa!
look who popped up.
Hold on a minute.
The video when Ma handed Sam, oh, it's one of Jerry's. I'll be back in just a second. And it's the end.
Are we done? I will answer that with a question of my own. Are we free?
Are we free? Mic drop. Mic drop. Always a mic drop. Can't do top anything. Afro Man doesn't get us shut down. I know Oomph likes jazz, but uh, Christmas? Nah. Halloween? Huh. Okay, step 2. I need 6B and 4C. See my grade instructions? Where did all my stuff go? D. 6B. Uh-oh. I don't know what the heck. I guess I need a hammer for those. This isn't gonna cut it. Fleetwood, that'll get me. Um,
I want you
you to know
I'm
happy
happy
for you.
I will nothing but
The
the
best
best
for
for
you
you.
both. One.
I know the version of me. If she preferred it like me, would she go down on the end of his door? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. Cause I love that you gave was a baby for the baby. It's a little bit quiet. No. And every time you speak her name, you know how you told me about you.
So it's like, just go alive.
To remind you of the mess you left when you were away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross I bear that you did to me. You ought to know. You seem better now. Things
This is getting complicated already. Okay. Like to put you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face. I was a race. When you how many? 4 of these? These aren't even wood, they're plastic. Okay. So, first I guess I put the bee in. The bees. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Back out, you can feel it. I want this one out. Wait, come on. Out, out, out. Out. Okay. This way. Okay. Now, these. 2 of these. Now, this should fly in. Too late. And then, I assume you lock this in place. Yeah. Okay, we did it. All right, Lori, see ya. Okay, so what happened? I sold all my stuff. My son was facing prison. Sold my house, hired an attorney. Went to see my dad who was sick after I had surgery, got my boyfriend, saw how sick he was. They put him in, he ended up having to go to the hospital several times while I was there. They put him in hospice, but he refused to stay there. His brother went to see him one day, and he said, he called me and he said, Dad's moving to Arizona. Okay, fine. So we went, my friend and I went and had his house all packed up, rented pods, put all his stuff in pods, had it shipped to Arizona. My friend got on a plane with him and flew to Arizona. My brother picked up his vehicles and took them to Arizona. And then I went to Arizona. So I still don't have any clothes. So then, let's see. My dad says he wants to give me a travel trailer. So I go to Texas to get the trailer. That was a horrible experience. At this point, I'm wearing my dad's pants and shirts. I buy a truck, I get the trailer, I go to Florida. Oh, I went to North Carolina to see my son, where he gave me some clothes. So that I was big at the time too. I was bigger. So I go to Florida once I got my dad settled. Get back to Florida with my trailer, and I'm visiting my son in prison most weekends, and he says, he tells everybody, yeah, my mom keeps coming to prison, dad or my brother. I didn't care. I wasn't worried about clothes. Actually was more worried about my health, because then I ended up having another surgery in Florida. And it was a disaster. It sucked. The Florida VA system, Jacksonville, Florida, is the worst VA system I've ever been in. Gainesville, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Don't do it. They're horrible. They're horrible, horrible, horrible. They treat you horrible. They have all students doing everything. All right, step number 3. It says I need 2 or 3, which I have. And I need 12 of A. These are the pieces that snap it together, these A's. So we need 12 of those. And where are we? We're in Florida. Trying to get by. And no, there's not a lot of wealth. There was that house, that one house. That was my grandma's money that she left for my mom, but my grandpa controlled it. But he bought my mom that house with the stipulation that it went to my brother and I. Alright, what are we doing with these? We're just screwing these in everywhere. Not everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Wonder what my dog's barking at. Isn't it ironic?
Yeah, I really do think it's that
Oh, this phone's gonna die. They might both die. I don't know. Alright, I need how many? Oh, I got them. Okay. Oh. Now what?
These are the reasons I drink.
He's gotta go here.
The reasons I tell everybody I'm fine even though I am not. These are the reasons I overdo it. I have been working since I can remember, since I'm single digits. Now, even though I've been rusted, I don't know where to draw the line, 'cause that groove has got me so deep. Nothing can give, breathe like they do. Nothing can give a break through this. I feel such rapture and my comfort is so strong. It feels so helpful in my need for
Ow. I know. Hey, you guys remember? Wow. Was that Alanis? How about see if you remember this one? Does she have a list? No? my gosh, this is that tedious work. Sure glad there's instructions. Okay. Oh my lord. It's enough to keep you sober. Step 3 is done. So, where was I? I was in Florida. Taking care of my son in prison and trying to take care of my own health. Let's see. Then I leave Florida. And I go to, I don't know, much in between. But anyway, I go to Texas to pick up my granddaughter because I've traveled with her whole life. We've always done a trip a year at least. During this trip, I find out that she's being raped the last 2 years of her life. So I have to take her home, confront her mom, yeah, deal with all that. I whisk her out of, we end up leaving in the middle of the night because we can't get a protective order. God forbid somebody who really needs a protective order could get a protective order. Like a 7-year-old girl who's been being raped by her stepdad. I almost just said something very inappropriate. So I'm still not worried about my stuff. I get my daughter. We leave there. We go to my other son's house. And then they both worked for the Biltmore Estates. Which is a pretty big deal. Son was a chef, and she was in the catering, the country club, food service. I can't remember exactly, but we had these Christmas parties to go to. So eventually, it ended up that I went back to Texas and I got my trailer, brought it back up to North Carolina. My daughter and the girls ended up moving in with me in my travel trailer. And so I was taking care of the girls after school while my daughter was at work. And anyway, anyway, we had a party to go to at the Biltmore Estates. And that's kind of when my daughter put her foot down and said, Mom, we're going shopping. And took me to Torrid, which I had never heard of. I hadn't been interested in fashion, like my daughter said. Anyway, that's a good place to stop. We went to Torrid, and I got some clothes to wear to the party at the Biltmore. Hi, Lemonade Chick. We're putting together the fireplace, and we're at the beginning of step 4. Step 4, and we're telling the story. I don't know what story, but we're telling a story. How's it do with clothes and stuff? Because at this point in the story, where we're at, I have nothing but my truck, my trailer. I had a 32-foot trailer, fifth wheel at the time, which at one point my dad said to me, if I'd have known how good this looked, I'd have kept it. And I said to him, well, if I'd have known how much it was going to cost me, you'd have had to pay me to take it from you. Because I had to put a lot of work into that trailer. A lot of money and a lot of work. But it was fine. I learned a lot. Got a lot of experience. But anyway, where are we? We are in North Carolina, going to the Christmas party at the Biltmore Estates. So I needed some clothes to wear. Because up till then, I had been wearing clothes that I either got from my son, my oldest son, my dad. I picked up a few things in Thailand, but just kicking it around clothes, shorts and stuff. Or in Taiwan and Thailand when I went over there for my dad's wedding. Let's see. And yeah, that's where we're at. In case anybody wants to know. Welcome to Pluck the Patriarchy. Having beer and oranges for sustenance instead of food because I couldn't decide what to eat today. That's not true. I took out some lamb chops and I'm going to make lamb and sweet potato. Baked sweet potato. And probably a salad. If I don't get too drunk in the meantime. I don't have any more beer, so we either have to switch to wine or liquor. I do have another beer, the Conductress. But does anybody remember what happened to me the last time I drank the Conductress by myself? Anybody? Anybody remember that night? Dragonfly, do you have some beef with me? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I don't know what all alone is like to you, but that doesn't make it okay for you to diminish my feelings when I say I felt alone. I didn't say I was alone. I said I felt alone. All right. Step number 4. Let's go on to step number 4. The strip show. What strip show? What are you talking about? The one I did? The MAGA strip show? Just speak, just talk. I keep up with the chat. The last thing he said was talking about feeling all alone. Lori's and Always Be Kind are talking about stuff. Lori's got to go to work. Lemonade Chick pops in. That's it. There ain't that much chat. There's 12 of you here. How many thumbs up do I have? 6? That's only half. Come on, y'all. Maybe you could tell me who you are. Oh my goodness. You still don't get it? Because we're way more than 26 minutes in and you still don't get it? No, because you want to try to claim there's some generational wealth. What's going on? Do you need something? Do you have needs? Is there something I can help you with? Because I can skip a few meals to help you. I cannot get something to help you. Like, I don't understand. Is there anything else you want to ask me about? I mean, maybe you have questions. I don't know. Besides why your name came up. Because I've been trying to tell you for at least 2 hours why your name came up. Uh-oh, this phone's gonna die. I need to plug it in. Oof. Too old to sit on the floor. Are you Gangster Granny? Is that who you are? Who are you? Why do you watch me? Because that's the only one I know that watches me regularly. What's going on? What's up? Why are you here? What do you want? You just want to fuck with me? You want to see me struggle to get up off the floor? The door keeps blowing shut. What are you barking at? Hey, leave them. alone. Get close. Who is it? Uh-oh, here's the big brown truck. They learned to vacuum. Hey, leave them. Miklos is gonna accost the UPS worker. I have to go get him. He's very territorial. Hey, come here. My clothes are falling on the floor. Miklos kerfuffle. Kick him in the face if he gets too close. See?
Oh, come on, baby.
He's so stupid. Most of the ones with the big heart really don't bite, I think.
Okay,
How are you?
not bad. Just got this
You
one here
haven't
for
been
you.
out here before since I moved in.
Oh, no, yeah, I
wonder
don't never
what
come out
this
this
is.
way.
Can you put it on the porch,
Yeah,
please?
for sure.
Thank you.
It's not super heavy. It's just
Oh,
big.
good. It's just because
Yeah, it's just big.
Amazon uses so much extra packaging.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's
there's plenty
annoying.
of stuff. I've had real long ones, real skinny ones. And I mean, nothing, customers will tell me all the time, they're like, yeah, I mean, half of this box
Yeah.
ain't even necessary.
Yeah,
Well, you have a good one.
you too. This is Miklos, by the way. And he doesn't bite, but he acts ferocious when he's on the property.
I got you. You have a good one.
You too. Ha! We got more packages for you. Hope it's something I need. Everybody's really friendly out here. Actually, let's go outside and open it. It's so nice outside. Oh, hush. Oh, hush. Go get something to open it with. Yeah, when he's on his property, his mission is protect me and his property. That's his job. And to alert me when somebody comes on the property. That's his job. Yeah, I'm going to figure this out eventually. But thanks for the attention anyway. I don't know. It came to the right address. Didn't get forwarded. So let's see. It is so, the weather is perfect here right now. Perfect. That's what I said. Instead of putting that shit together, we should be out here inside playing. Well, a freaking trash can. Every household has a trash can. Don't they, Dragonfly? Like, don't we all have a trash can? So imagine that I would need to buy a trash can. We've been, Miklos and I have been working on some training. We're going to do some more, but yeah, he's fine. His job is his job, and he knows which job to do when. But I am so happy because I almost drove to the dollar store today on the corner to buy a trash can. When are you going to come visit me, guys? Lemonade Chick. Ooh. Those of you that are nearby, when? The room's almost ready. We'll be by tomorrow, I think. Alright. I needed a dang trash can. I'm so happy. I hate going to the store. I think I figured out what's up with my car. I'm not gonna say yet, but I think I have figured it out. Why it keeps overheating. Fucking mechanics, man. But that's why I don't want to say too much, because if I'm wrong and I'm talking shit, then I look silly. Not sure why I thought I needed one this big. Because probably at the time I had trash piled up to the top of the counter. Okay, we gotta clean these stickers off. And this basket's going in the trash too. This Dollar Tree laundry basket that I've had for a while. That I'm currently using for a trash can. I made my house payment. First house payment. That's the thing about having a house that you're indebted to the bank. It's still scary. I haven't had a house payment in, oh my gosh, 30 years. Can't be. At least 20. Yeah, check it out. The last house, brick and mortar house I bought cash. Because the investment I made the time before made it possible. Real estate is an amazing thing. You do not lose money investing in real estate very often. So, that's why I decided, even if I only live in this house for a year, 2 years, 5 years, it's a better option than paying rent. Yeah? Yo? Okay, so where was I? This stuff. Went from Florida to Texas to back to the east, the southeast. Yeah, we decided we had to stay in where we were until Jay got out of school, because we weren't going to pull them, both of them, out of school again mid-year after we already had to sneak out of the state in the middle of the night and pull them away from everything. Yeah, and that's why it was so angry. Why it was so bizarre that those people could get a restraining order against me for doing nothing violent. But my daughter could not get a restraining order against the man that raped her daughter. How does that make sense? Please tell me. Anyway, I go to Torrid, I get a couple outfits, and then oh yeah, I went once I relocated. My daughter relocated to Colorado. And I went back on the road full time, and still not worried about clothes. Again, I'm learning to boondock in the desert, in the mountains, in the cold, in the heat, I'm learning all kinds of new skills. And clothes is not the issue. You don't have room for very many clothes. Clothes have to be functional. They have to serve dual purpose. So buying clothes was still not a priority. And buying clothes had not been a priority for me for many years, because when you raise your children, you're more worried, more concerned that they look good instead of you. So my daughter said to me, I said, do you want to know what the upcoming fall and winter fashions are? And she said, well, since when are you concerned about fashion? Well, since before you were born, you brat. There was a time when I was concerned about fashion. I'm looking for my beer. What did I do with it? We don't want to, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Did I take it outside? Yes. It's empty. Let me show you something about meatloaf. Look, he has no fence. Look, that road goes out to the highway right there. No fence. The cemetery is fenced in. He can cut through here, through the neighbor's yard, and go to the highway. No fence. Backyard, right there, he can go through that wooden fence and go to the neighbor's yard. You know what? He doesn't, because I've taught him that's not his camp. That on this side of the fence is his camp. But when a stranger comes on his camp, that's another story. But how many dogs do you know? Back is the same. No fences. He is not fenced in. Out at the compound in Amherst County, he was not fenced in. He knows where his boundaries are. His job is to observe and report. His job is not to fight. His job is not to run and search. His job is to observe and report any clandestine operations going on the property. Yep. So, okay, back to the trash can. Okay. People are so silly. So where was I in the story? Somebody's got to remind me or I'm done for the day. Because I don't remember. I think I was back on the road. Oh, plus, you only have so much room for clothes. Like, half of my closet right now in my tiny trailer is the solar control system. Like, there's no room for clothes, and no masks have a system with their clothes, okay? So there's the in-camp work clothes, which are next to going in the dirty laundry, okay? There's the in-camp hanging out around camp clothes. This is in levels. There's the okay to go to town clothes if you're just going to like get supplies. And then there's the going to town to shop or do lunch or whatever clothes. And then there's the cleanest dress clothes and then the clean. Okay, so you got levels of clean and dirty. It's not like, okay, I wore this and I throw it in the dirty clothes basket. No, you got levels. So, it doesn't, yeah, you don't have too many. So this is vinegar, apple cider vinegar, water, clove oil, and rosemary oil. And that's my all-purpose cleaner right now. I have some dried oranges and limes over there in vinegar, or no, lime peel, orange peel, lemon peel, soaking in vinegar. And when that's done, I'll use that. But it takes about 10 days of soaking. Alright. Plus, oh, I put clove, yeah, to deter bugs. Like flies. Because I have no screens right now, and I like to leave the doors open. I always want fresh air circulation. I thought I ordered screens. Okay, so all this fancy shit. What's going on here? Does it come off or does it? What happens? Hey, my this can is bigger than my bags. Okie dokie. But the good news is I have bigger bags. Look at that. Doesn't fit. Alright, well, we're not gonna waste the bag, that's for sure. Yeah, most people, I think they go get the cleaning supplies first. I put there, y'all, these are the best dog food bowls. Okay. These are from Temu, and they're the collapsible buckets. They didn't come with lids, but they're the collapsible buckets. And the reason they're awesome is because look, when you fold them down, they have a rim, so the water and the food doesn't get on the floor. And when you need to travel, you just pop one inside the other, throw some food in there, a bottle of water, you're ready. Ha! Yo. Okay. Does anybody know where the blunt is? Hmm. Here, wait here. I'll be back. I will be right back. You know what? I have some apples to put out there. lighter. So yeah, most mothers know this, that no matter how fashionable you were before your children were born, once your children are born, their clothing is more important than your clothing. So up until the time I started looking at buying a house to shop for clothes, except I'd buy new underwear, new tank top shirts every year usually. uh I'd buy Birkenstocks whenever I found a Birkenstock store, and then wear them until they were wore out. So now I have a place to put some clothes, and I'm spending my money on me, so I don't have to think about other people's fashion. Although every time I do go to Goodwill, I find something for somebody else. Oh my God. Yeah. One of these days soon, I'm gonna show you. Gonna let you see what he does. Look at him. How can you say anything bad about him? The mop dog. That's what they call it around here. They say, "Is that one of them mop dogs?" Like, I don't know what a mop dog is, but okay. So, if you got questions, why don't you just ask? Like, sometimes I think, I know that's what I was using before, Julie, old broken laundry basket. And I've been using boxes, but I said, "Mom, if you want me to haul your trash to the dump, you can't use boxes for trash cans anymore." Like, okay, I get it. The weekends are more noisy out here. Yeah, that house is a little bit noisy on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. In the week, they're real quiet. These guys are always quiet. Better dusting than mopping. Oh, you don't do either. What? I'm not sure what some people's opinion is with Miklos, but the barking chain is starting. It's about that time. The evening barking chain. We got to talk about what all happened during the day. Report, report, report. The mail lady stopped by, but she didn't come in the yard. I didn't really see any strangers. How about you guys? What you got going on? Report back. I got some fresh mint to put on that lamb. So, yeah, in Britain during World War II, a lot of things were rationed, especially food. In America, the first thing rationed was tires. Oh my God. He is a service animal. Okay, Granny. What makes a dog a service dog? Tell me. What is it that makes a dog a service dog versus an emotional support dog? A sense of duty. Hmm. I do know. You're the one challenging the situation constantly. I do know. I know the law. I know the ADA. I know what it takes for a dog to be a service dog. I trained him. And I found out first he does pressure therapy. First of all, that's one. He doesn't have, I found out by law, does he have to be trained by a specific trainer? I found out. I looked, he was formally trained by me. I looked for a trainer, an outside trainer. I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't find one. I learned how to train him. You have a right to your own opinion. Research the law. I have a disability. He is trained to do a specific task to aid me with my disability. Those are the two main requirements. Whether you like it or not. And he's actually trained to do many tasks to aid me with my disability. But I only have to name one. No. People that go online and get fake IDs are the ones that make it hard for people who have real service dogs. There's no such thing, Dragonfly. There's no such thing. By law. Read the law. I've gone over it with you, with this channel, over and over and over. I did the research. It's a good thing I'm not a dog trainer, because if I was a professional dog trainer, a fraud, that would be libel and slander. But I'm not a professional dog trainer. But I did train my own dog. And most of the Karens that don't believe he's a service dog are jealous because they can't make their little ankle biters be a service dog. Of, are you kidding me? If he was legit, I wouldn't have to research shit. That's the stupidest thing you've ever said that I know of. You should always do your research. You can't go by what other people tell you. Do your own damn research. Rhymes. Are we going to do some raps now? Let's see. I can't even think of any off the top of my head. No rhymes going through my head right now. I should be in there working on that fireplace, but I don't want to be. I just live my life. Sometimes I turn on my camera while I do it. But I can't hardly believe that you can sit here and listen to my story and still poke fun and talk shit. pretty interesting. Would you like to see a strip tease? I can go get another drink. The clothes can start coming off. I don't give a fuck. This is my property. Are you seriously talking about when I was on the corner and I had overalls, boxer shorts, and panties on? Yeah, well, that's true. Are you having fun yet? I don't have a problem with the naked body. In fact, I had to start staying dressed out here until after the mail deliveries because they kept coming up and honking. And I would have to run out here with a towel or a blanket or something wrapped around me and couldn't help them carry anything. So I've, yeah, I don't have a problem with nudity. Doesn't bother me a bit. YouTube might have a problem. But this is my house. I'll be naked if I want. But I was not inappropriate on the corner. I was fully dressed. Maybe you like Nicole in booty shorts, though. Nicole's booty shorts. Or, I don't know, whatever. You're waiting for the strip tease right now? Well, the news is I have underwear on, so if I do decide to share a layer of clothes, I'll still be dressed. Yeah. It's nice out here, though. The weather is accommodating to not having clothes on. Clothes hurt my skin. Anybody who lives with fibromyalgia knows how that feels. Clothes hurt my skin. Much better than I used to be. Like, it used to be really painful. When they're clean, Julie. Otherwise, I'd have to change my pants 3 times a day. This way I can change my underwear 3 times a day. Matter of fact, speaking of strip tease, let me show y'all something. I'll show you a secret. I didn't show you anyway how organized my drawers are. Oh, no, I'd rather go without than turn them inside out. I did get a couple of my drawers organized in here. So we are making progress in here. Look at that. Talk about organized. Ha. And then there we go. But look at this. This is my strip club money. All ones. Looks like it's a lot. It's not very much. Yeah, all ones for when I go to the strip club next. So when I sold everything and left Oklahoma, and we had that big yard sale, I had these envelopes. And this had $47 in ones. And I just held on to those $47, and I've been adding to them ever since. So yeah, someday I'm gonna go spend those dollars. Do you guys? Oh, this is an old dresser. I love it, but it's old. Do you have to have your closet organized? Let me show you. I have to have an organized closet. I learned that when I was working and in school and had kids, that if my closet wasn't organized, even in the trailer. So I have sleeveless shirts here, organized by color. See? Then there's the short skirts, dresses organized by sleeve length and then by color. There's my pants and skirts that hang up by color. All the black together. And then we go long sleeve by color, short sleeve, or mid sleeve. Yeah, kind of mid sleeve, and then short sleeve, and then by color. Even the t-shirts. This side is sleeveless, this side is short sleeve by color. Same over here. Sleeveless, short sleeve. Yep. Even as a nomad, the few little clothes that I had, like if they were hanging in the closet, they were hung like that. Still by sleeve length and by color and by item of clothing. Whether it's 4 inches of space or 6 feet of space. My closet has to be like that. Shorts have to be in one place. Long pants would be in one place. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's just so much nicer out here for some reason right now. And then my coats are in a whole nother closet. I do have some coats now. It's taken me, well, since North Carolina. In North Carolina, we were there in the winter. Before that, I followed the weather. Like, I was never anywhere cold that needed actual coat. Damn, I'm in trouble. I don't have any more wraps. And I'm not going to town. No way. He's so handsome. Look, he knows who I'm talking about. What? What? Oh, battery's going down. Any last comments? Because the battery's about to die. Shut up. He's so stupid. He doesn't have to perform for you. He always knows where I am. I bet you that. Miklos, what's up? He's chilling, surveilling his property for any clandestine operations that might be going on in the vicinity. Woof. Oh, hush. All right, I'm gonna go try to cook something to eat, and if I accomplish that, I'll be doing good. But my stomach is growling. The beer is no longer doing the job. Miklos is looking at like, what are you talking about? Oh, the mosquitoes are coming out. So anyway, peace out. Everybody stay chill. Do something nice for somebody, even if it's yourself. Good night, y'all.